In the world of wellness, few things have captured our imagination quite like apple cider vinegar. For centuries, this tangy liquid has been praised in folk remedies and home kitchens alike, used for everything from soothing sore throats to cleaning countertops. Today, it's everywhere, on social media feeds, lining supermarket shelves, and championed by influencers and celebrities. Apple cider vinegar is touted as a miracle cure-all, especially for gut health. The idea is simple. A quick shot each morning could be the secret to a happy digestive system, more energy, and even weight loss. In fact, a recent survey found that nearly 40% of wellness enthusiasts have tried an apple cider vinegar shot at least once. But is this tangy ritual really a gut health miracle, or just another wellness myth? Despite the hype, the science isn't always so clear-cut. Let's look beyond the marketing and investigate what's really happening when we take that daily shot. Are we helping our bodies, or just puckering up for nothing? Join me as we separate fact from fiction, explore the history and science, and uncover the truth about this trendy health tonic. To really understand apple cider vinegar, let's take a step back in time. Did you know vinegar has been used for thousands of years? Ancient civilizations like the Babylonians and Egyptians prized it for its preserving and medicinal qualities. In colonial America, apple cider vinegar was a kitchen staple, used for everything from cleaning to curing ailments. The process starts with apples, which are washed, sliced, and crushed to extract their juice. Traditionally, this juice was left to ferment in wooden barrels, but today, it's often done in stainless steel tanks for consistency. First, yeast is added to convert the natural sugars into alcohol, a process similar to making hard cider. Then, a second fermentation happens. Bacteria called acetobacter transform the alcohol into acetic acid, which gives vinegar its signature tang. Here's an interesting bit. Some bottles contain a cloudy mass called the mother. This is a mix of proteins, enzymes, and beneficial microbes left over from fermentation. Many people think the mother is what makes ACV healthy, but that's not the whole story. There are actually several varieties of apple cider vinegar. Raw and unfiltered ACV contains the mother, while filtered and pasteurized versions are clear and free of sediment. Some believe only the cloudy kind is beneficial, but both types contain acetic acid, the main active ingredient. Fun fact: ACV can be made from any apple variety, and some artisanal brands even age their vinegar in oak barrels for a richer flavor. Organic and non-organic options are available, but all share the same basic production process. ACV is essentially fermented apple juice, rich in acetic acid and sometimes containing live cultures. This is why it's often compared to other fermented foods like yogurt and kombucha. A common misconception is that ACV is a probiotic powerhouse. While it does contain some live microbes, it's not as rich in probiotics as yogurt or kefir. Still, its acetic acid and other compounds may have unique effects on the gut. Now that we know its history, how it's made, and the different types, let's see how apple cider vinegar might actually interact with our gut. Is it really a health miracle, or just clever marketing? Imagine your gut as a sprawling metropolis, alive with activity day and night. The gut microbiome is like a city of trillions of residents, bacteria, yeasts, and other microbes, each with their own jobs, neighborhoods, and even rivalries. Some bacteria are like diligent workers, breaking down food and recycling nutrients. Others act as security guards, supporting your immune system and keeping out harmful invaders. There are even city planners, microbes that help maintain order and balance. A healthy gut city is diverse and balanced with beneficial bacteria like bifidobacteria and lactobacillus, keeping the peace and crowding out troublemakers such as harmful E. coli or Clostridium. Just like any city, your gut's environment is shaped by what you feed it, how you live, and the world around you. Nutritious foods, exercise, and cleanliness help the city thrive, while pollution, like stress or processed foods, can cause chaos. The city's workers break down fiber, producing short-chain fatty acids, like energy plants fueling the city, that nourish your gut lining and help reduce inflammation. But disruptions, like a poor diet, chronic stress, or antibiotics, can throw the city into disarray, knocking out power and letting troublemakers take over. This can lead to digestive problems, weaken defenses, and even affect your mood. That's why a thriving, balanced microbiome, a city where everyone does their part, is so important for your overall health. But can apple cider vinegar really help keep this inner city running smoothly? Let's find out. If you want to support your gut, focus on proven habits, not quick fixes. Let's break down the real pillars of gut health and how you can put them into practice every day. The most powerful tool? Your daily diet, especially fiber-rich foods like vegetables, fruits, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds. Try adding an extra serving of veggies to your lunch or swapping white bread for whole grain. Fiber feeds your beneficial bacteria, helping them produce compounds that keep your gut healthy. Aim for at least 25-30 grams of fiber a day. Think a bowl of oatmeal with berries or a lentil salad. Variety is key. Aim for a wide range of plant foods to encourage a diverse microbiome. Challenge yourself to try a new fruit or vegetable each week. Fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, and kimchi introduce live probiotics. Add a spoonful of sauerkraut to your dinner or swap your usual snack for a cup of yogurt. Lifestyle matters too. Manage stress with deep breathing or meditation, get 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night, and exercise regularly, even if it's just a brisk walk. Use antibiotics only when necessary, as they can disrupt your gut bacteria. Building a healthy gut is about a holistic approach, not a single ingredient. Combine balanced meals, movement, rest, and stress management for the best results. These are the real, evidence-based pillars of gut health. A varied, fiber-rich diet, regular exercise, quality sleep, and effective stress management. So where does ACV fit in? Let's take a closer look at the bold claims, common myths, and marketing tactics surrounding apple cider vinegar and gut health. You've probably heard that ACV shots can boost digestion, balance your gut pH, act as a powerful prebiotic, and even kill off harmful bacteria. These ideas are everywhere, on social media, in influencer videos, and splashed across product labels. But are they true? The reality is, most of these claims are based on theory or marketing, not solid scientific evidence. For example, the myth that ACV meaningfully increases stomach acid isn't supported by research. ACV is actually less acidic than your stomach's natural environment. Another common claim is that ACV acts as a prebiotic. While it does contain some pectin, the amount in a shot is tiny compared to eating a whole apple, so the prebiotic effect is minimal. And while acetic acid, the main component of vinegar, can kill microbes in a lab dish, there's no proof it selectively targets harmful bacteria in your gut without affecting the good ones. Scientific studies on ACV and gut health are limited and often small. Most research is preliminary, and there's little evidence to support the sweeping claims made in marketing. So, while ACV can be a tangy addition to your meals, it's not a miracle cure for your gut. When you separate the hype from reality, the science shows that ACV's benefits for gut health are modest at best. Let's look at what the research actually says. While ACV isn't a gut health cure-all, it does have a few modest, proven benefits, backed by research and expert opinions. Research shows it can help lower blood sugar spikes when consumed with high-carb meals, thanks to acetic acid slowing sugar absorption. A 2015 study in the Journal of Functional Foods found that participants who took ACV with their meal had significantly lower post-meal glucose levels. It may also promote feelings of fullness, helping some people eat fewer calories. Many, like Sarah, report feeling more satisfied after meals with ACV. Some studies suggest ACV may help lower cholesterol and triglyceride levels, supporting heart health. Experts like Dr. Emily Foster, a registered dietitian, note that while effects are modest, they're measurable. Importantly, these benefits occur when ACV is consumed with food, not as a morning shot. Real-life users often add it to salads or meals for best results. ACV isn't a replacement for healthy habits, but it can be a useful addition to a balanced diet, as many nutritionists recommend. Think of it as a functional food, not a miracle medicine. Its best effects come alongside other healthy choices. As Mark shares, combining ACV with a healthy lifestyle can make a real, if modest, impact. The trend of taking undiluted ACV shots isn't just ineffective, it can be surprisingly risky, with a range of potential side effects that go beyond what most people expect. Its high acidity can erode tooth enamel, leading to sensitivity, cavities, and even permanent dental damage over time. ACV can also irritate or burn your esophagus and throat, especially if swallowed straight, sometimes causing pain, difficulty swallowing, or even long-term injury. For people with certain conditions, like gastroparesis, diabetes, or chronic kidney disease, or those on medications such as diuretics, insulin, or heart drugs, ACV can worsen symptoms or cause dangerous interactions, like low potassium, blood sugar swings, or reduced medication effectiveness. Other side effects can include stomach upset, nausea, delayed digestion, and even lowered bone density if consumed excessively. Healthcare professionals strongly recommend avoiding undiluted ACV. If you choose to use it, always dilute it in plenty of water and consult your doctor, especially if you have health conditions or take medications. The social media trend is more about spectacle than science, often ignoring the real risks and expert advice. When it comes to your health, safety, and professional guidance should always come first. If you want to try ACV, do it safely. Always dilute it and never drink it straight. Start with 1 to 2 teaspoons in a large glass of water and gradually increase to a maximum of 1 to 2 tablespoons per day if your body tolerates it. Have it with meals, not on an empty stomach, to protect your digestive tract and align with research. Try adding ACV to your daily routine with easy recipes. Mix it into salad dressings, use it in marinades for chicken or tofu, or add a splash to homemade pickled veggies. For a simple morning tonic, combine 1 teaspoon of ACV, a squeeze of lemon, and a teaspoon of honey in a large glass of water. Always start with small amounts to see how your body reacts. If you experience discomfort, stop using it. If you have health conditions or take medications, consult your doctor first. ACV can be part of a healthy routine, but only when used wisely and in moderation. Think of it as a flavorful addition to your meals, not a cure-all. Enjoy experimenting, but always listen to your body. So, is apple cider vinegar truly the gut health hero we hoped for, or just another wellness trend? The evidence is clear. ACV isn't a miracle fix for your microbiome. While it's popular online, science doesn't support the hype. Its benefits are modest, some blood sugar control and a slight reduction in appetite, but only when diluted and consumed with food. The risks of undiluted shots, like tooth enamel damage and digestive discomfort, are real and well documented. For true gut health, focus on a diverse, fiber-rich diet, include fermented foods, manage stress, and prioritize good sleep. These are the real game changers. ACV can be a tasty addition to meals, but it's not a substitute for the basics of gut health. Remember, the fundamentals, fiber, variety, and balanced habits, are what truly support your gut. If you're interested in improving your gut health, start by adding more plant-based foods, trying fermented options like yogurt or kimchi, and making small, sustainable changes to your daily routine. Stay curious, keep learning, and remember, there's no single hero, but a team of healthy habits working together for your gut.